our chapter is chapter 14 of R.S. Agarwal book for class 9. Chapter is area of triangles and parallelograms. Last day we did the two formulas, that is the general formula half into base into height to find out the area of any triangle whose one side and the corresponding height is known. And we also did the Heron's formula. We are left with two more formulas. One is for equilateral triangle, another is for isosceles triangle. What is an equilateral triangle? A triangle whose measurement of all the sides are equal. So we have considered a triangle XYZ, the length of whose each sides are A units. Okay. So the height will be √3 by 2 into A unit, and the area will be √3 by 4 into A square unit. This height √3 by 2 into A, this can be proved, but that is not required here. This can be proved. Just memorize this formula. Height of an equilateral triangle is √3 by 2 into side. Here we have written √3 by 2 into A because length of each side is A unit. So the area will be half into base. Here base will be A because all the sides are A. So half into base into height is √3 by 2 into A. A into A gives you A square. √3 by 2 into half gives you √3 by 4. So that's why area of an equilateral triangle is √3 by 4 into A square units. Clear? Next one, an isosceles triangle. In an isosceles triangle, we have two sides equal. We have considered the two equal sides to be A units, and the unequal side which will take as the base as B unit. So the formula, yes, who is there? Others, can you see the whole board? Other students, area of an isosceles triangle whose equal sides are of length A units and unequal side which we have taken as base B unit, then area will be B by 4 into √4A square minus B square units. Okay, B by 4 into √4A square minus B square unit. Put it in the bracket. Okay, so everyone copy these things, then we will start the exercise. I am giving you 1 minute to copy it. Question number 6. The sides of a triangle are in the ratio 5:12:13 and its perimeter is 150 meter. Find the area of the triangle. Does it match with your question? Question number 6, everyone? Okay. So I am not writing it then. Question number 6. What is given? Perimeter is 150. What is the perimeter of a triangle? The sum of all the three sides of a triangle is the perimeter of the triangle. Okay. Here the ratio of the triangle is given. Ratio of the sides of the triangle is given. So write it down. The ratio of the sides of the triangle is 5:12:13. 5:12:13. So you can consider the lengths to be 5x, 12x and 13x. So the perimeter is in unit meter. So you have to consider, let the sides of the triangle be 5x meter, 12x meter and 13x meter. Why the sides are in meter? Because the perimeter is in meter. Clear? So therefore 5x plus 12x plus 13x, sum of all the three sides, that is the perimeter of the triangle. So this is equal with 150. Any doubt? 5x plus 12x plus 13x, this is the sum of all the three sides, that means the perimeter of the triangle. So therefore this is equal to 150. That implies 5x plus 12x, 17x, 17x plus 13x, 30x, 30x equal to 150. That implies x equal to 150 by 30. 0, 0 cancel out, 3, 5. Therefore x equal to 5. Therefore sides of the triangle are 5x equal to 5 into 5, 25 meter, 12x, that is 12 into 5, 60 meter, 13x, 13 into 5, 65 meter. So you got the sides of the triangle. Let us draw a rough sketch. Suppose this is 65 meter, this is 60 meter and this is 25 meter. So you have to find out area of the triangle. Area of the triangle where all the three sides are known. Therefore we have to use the Heron's formula. Therefore we have to use the Heron's formula. The Heron's formula is area of a triangle is equals to root over s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c, where s is the semi-perimeter. S is the semi-perimeter. Semi means half. Perimeter was given 150. So s will be 150 by 2. Okay, write down. Therefore semi-perimeter S equal to 150 by 2 meter. Any doubt, anyone? Those who have doubt, just those students reply. Okay, if you have any doubt. Those who do not have any doubt, do not reply. Perimeter is 150. Semi means half of the perimeter. Semi-perimeter is denoted by S. So semi-perimeter S equal to 150 by 2 meter. That is 75 meter. Okay. So you have to use the formula root over S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. So write down, therefore area of the triangle is equal to root over s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c, where ABC are the sides of the triangle. So this much square unit. Put the values of S, A and B, S, A, B, C. So it will be square root of S is 75, then 75 minus, if we consider 65 as A, so 75 minus 65, then 75 minus 60 and 75 minus 25, this much square meter. Is it visible? Okay. So you have to calculate this one. If you are done with up to this step, I will be rubbing this portion. Do it fast. I am giving you 2 minutes. Not clearly visible, Anupam Jha. Okay, wait for 1 or 2 minutes, it will be clear. Everyone is facing network issues, na? That's why. So area of the triangle, yes. Okay. So area of the triangle, we use the formula, Heron's formula. We put the values, we calculate it, we have factorized each term separately. Do not multiply them. Once again I am telling you, do not multiply and then factorize. Factorize each term separately. Then take one number out of the square root sign for getting appear twice in the square root sign. Here we had 2 3's. That's why 1 3 have come out of the square root sign. Okay. So anybody still writing? Anybody still writing? Okay. Then we will be doing question number 9. Question number 9. I am reading it and check it with your book. Find the area of an isosceles triangle, each of whose equal sides measure 13 centimeter, 13 means 13 centimeter, and whose base measure 20 centimeter. This is here for question number 9, we have to use the second formula which I wrote in the board just in the starting of the class. So we have to use the formula to find out area of an isosceles triangle, to find out area of this triangle. Try it, everyone. Length of equal side is 13 centimeter and the base is 20 centimeter. Let us draw a rough sketch. 13 centimeter, 13 centimeter, 20 centimeter. So this is our triangle. Here, this is an isosceles triangle. So we will use the formula b by 4 into square root of 4a square minus b square. Write down, therefore area of the isosceles triangle is b by 4 into square root of 4a square minus b square square unit. Here we will write square unit, and when we put the values of A and B, we will write square centimeter. So put the values of A and B. B is 20, so 20 by 4 into root over 4 into A square. A is 13, so 13 square minus B square. B is 20, 20 square. This much square centimeter. Calculate it. 4, 5, 20. 13 square is 169. So it will become 5 into root over 4 into 169. 20 square is 400. 400 square centimeter. So 4 into 169 multiply. Someone is saying 83.06 square centimeter. Let us check. 169 into 4. 4, 9, 36, 6, 3 in hand. 16 into 4, that is 16 into 4, 64, plus 3, 67. So this will become 5 into square root of 676 minus 400 square same. That is 5 into root over 276 square same. Okay. Now look, 276, that is not a perfect square number. 276, that is not a perfect square number. So we'll use long division method of finding out square root of a number which we had in class 8. Okay, long division method. 276. Let us recall the long division method. For long division method, we have to make groups of two numbers starting from the end. So 76 is a group. Here we have 2. So put a 0 over here. So this is another group. So 76 is a group starting from the end, and 02 is another group. Look it very carefully. 2, this is not a perfect square number. The nearest and the smallest perfect square number to 2 is 1. 1 is the smallest and nearest to the 2, and which is a perfect square number. So that's why we have written 1 over here, and square root of 1 is also 1. Clear? So it will become, if we subtract 1, in the next step what we have to do? We have to take twice of this number, twice of 1, that is 2, and this 7, 6, they will come down together. So it will become 176. 176. Now the next step is very important. What you have to do? Here you have to write down one digit after 1. Here at this place you have to write down one digit, and you have to write down the same digit at this place. Then you have to multiply this whole number with this digit. Let me repeat it. You got 2 here, 176 here, 1 here, then after 1 you have to write down one digit, suppose 3. So if you write 3 over here, then you have to write 3 over here also. Okay, so then you have to check and multiply 23. Now you have to consider the whole number. If we write 3 here, then this number becomes 23. 23 into 3 you have to multiply. If you write 5 here, then you have to write 5 here. Then you have to multiply 5 and 25. Only this 5, this digit with this number. 5 into 25 gives you 125, which is smaller to this number. So let us check with 6. So if we take 6, so here also we have to write 6. So 26 into 6. Okay, let us check it. 26 into 6. 6 6 are 36. 6, 3 in hand. 6 2 are 12. 12 plus 3, 15. That is also smaller to this number. So let us check with 27. Let us check with 27. So if we write 7 here and 7 here, so 27 into 7, 7 7s are 49, 9, 4 in hand, 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 4, 18. This is greater than this one. So we cannot write 7 over here. Clear? Because the result is greater than this number. So what we have to take? We have to take 6. This you have to find out by trial and error method. So write 6 here, again 6 here, multiply 6 6 are 36, 6 3 in hand, 6 2 are 12 plus 3, 156. Subtract it, 20. Okay, so you can take 16 as the approximated square root value of 276. This is the approximated square root value of 276. Okay, so write 5 into 16, this much square centimeter approximately, that is equal to 80 square cm approx. Why approx? Because this number was 276, was not a perfect square number, so we have to find out the nearest square root number of 276, that is 16. You can also find out square root of 276 in decimal places. That is also acceptable. Since I have small space, I just stop at 16. You can continue it by taking decimals. So is that correct? In answer, you may have different things. It may be 80 point something. What is answer? What is the answer given? Question number 9. It is 83.06. Have we done any mistake? Someone replied that he had the answer 83.6. Who is that? Who is that? Who got the answer 83.06? Reply. Devrup Datra, 83.06. Devrup, You got it, root over 276. You haven't find it out by yourself. Just check the calculation, everyone. Just check the calculation. And Shoru sir, will you please check it? Have you done any mistake? Okay, okay. A is 13, B is 20. The formula is this one. Just please check it. Thank you, sir. Okay, students. Yes. That's why. Actually, yes. Now, actually, they are also doing approximations, but they are taking the value after decimal 2 places. They have taken, the answer will come 83 point. May I have this portion? First line. Look, our answer is also correct. Our answer is also correct. In book, the result is 83.06. Why? Root over 276, they have taken 16.61. Approximated value 16.61. In the book, the result is 83.06. They have taken the approximated value 16.01, 16.61. So if we multiply 16.61 and 5, then we will get the answer. Okay. So this is also correct and that one is also correct. We have taken the approximated value. We have taken the only whole number. They have taken after decimal 2 places digit. Okay. So don't panic. Our sum is also correct. But here you have to write down approx. Okay. Here you have to write down approx. Clear? Any doubt? In question number 10, the base of an isosceles triangle measure 80 centimeter and its area is 630 square centimeter. Find the perimeter of the triangle. Okay, find the perimeter of the triangle. So let us draw the figure. This is the base. Base is given 80 centimeter. This is an isosceles triangle. So this side and this side, they must be equal. Let us consider these sides to be x centimeter. X centimeter. Clear? So write down, let the equal sides of the isosceles triangle be x centimeter. So we have two sides measuring x and one side measuring 80. This 80 will take as the base. You can apply Heron's formula or the formula to find out area of an isosceles triangle. In both the ways, the sum can be done. But if you use Heron's formula, then it will be quite more difficult. So what I will do? We'll use the formula to find out area of an isosceles triangle. Write down area of an isosceles triangle is equal to b by 4 into root over 4a square minus b square square unit. Look, this area is already given that the area of the triangle is 360 square centimeter. So this area and 360, they must be equal. So write down, therefore by the problem 360 is the area and this one is also the area. But here B is the base, that is we have to replace B by 80 and A is the length of equal sides, that we have taken as x. So therefore by the problem 80 by 4, because B the base is 80 into root over 4 into a square. A is the length of equal sides which we have taken x. So 4 into x square minus b square, that is 80 square, equal to 360. Any doubt, anyone? Those who do not have any doubt, don't reply. But if you have, if someone finds difficulty, then he or she only reply. Any doubt? We have just replaced B with 80 because we have taken 80 as the base, and A with x because the equal sides are x. So what will be the calculation? What will be the calculation? That imply 80 and 4. So it will be 20. 80 and 4. If we cancel out, we get 20. This 20 is in the form of multiplication with this thing. So what we have to do? This 20 we can take to the right hand side in the form of division. Answer of the question number 10 is 162 centimeter. Let us check it. So 20 into root over 4x square minus 80 whole square. Instead of writing 80 whole square, you can easily write down the square of 80. Just 8 square is 64. We had 1 0, so it will be 6400. Clear? So that is equal to 360. For the next part, next line, I am writing here. This 20 will go to the right hand side and we will get, that imply root over, this 20 comes to the right hand side, so we are left with this one in the left hand side. So 4x square minus 6400 equal to 360 by 20. 18. That imply root over 4x square minus 6400 equal to 18. Now look, here on the left hand side we have square root and here we have only 18. So if we square on both sides, if we take square on both sides, we will get 4x square. This square root will vanish. Minus 6400. What is the square of 18? That is 324. You can just check it by multiplying 18 with 18. 18. 4, 6 in hand, then this 8 into this one. We are using Vedic method of multiplying two-digit numbers. 64, so 4, 6 in hand, then this one, this 8 and this one, 8, 16, 16 plus 6 gives you 22, 2 in hand, 1 into 1, 1 plus 2, 3. So 18 square is 324. Here write down by squaring both sides. Yes, who is there? You can't see the board. Now look, 4x square, if we take this minus 6400 to the right hand side, it will become plus 6400 with 324. So that implies we get 4x square is equals to 4276. Clear? That implies x square is 6724 by 4. Divide 4, 6. So 1, then 2 remaining, 27. 6, okay, 81, 1681. So x square is 1681. So what will be the value of x? What will be the value of x? Therefore, after this step, I am writing here x square is 1681. So what will be the value of x? What will be the value of x? That implies x equal to square root of 1681. It will be 41. Clear? It will be 41. You can use the long division method as I taught you just in the question number 9. So square root of 1681, it will be 41. So what will be the answer line? Therefore, we have to find out the perimeter of the triangle. So look, this side is 41, this side is 41, and this is 80. So it will be 41 plus 80, that is 162. But before that, we have to write down. Therefore, the length of each equal sides is 41 centimeter. Therefore, the perimeter is 41 plus 80 centimeter, that is 162 centimeter. Any doubt, anyone? In question number 11, what is given? The perimeter of an isosceles triangle is 32. The ratio of the equal sides to its base is 3:2. Clear? Ratio of the equal sides to the base is 3:2. Let the length of equal sides be 3x centimeter and the base will be 2x centimeter, because the perimeter is in centimeter. The perimeter is in centimeter, that's why the lengths of the sides are in centimeter. Yes, who is there? Yes, tell me. Just wait for 5 more minutes, okay? Your class will be finished. 5 more minutes, okay? Equal sides and unequal sides, that is the base, they are in ratio 3:2. We have considered them as equal sides 3x and the base 2x centimeter. Therefore, the perimeter is 3x plus 2x centimeter, that is 8x centimeter. Now by the problem, this perimeter 8x, that must be equal with 32, because the perimeter of the triangle is given 32. So that implies x will be 32 by 8, that is 4. So if x equal to 4, the sides will be 3 into 4 12, 3 into 4 12, 2 into 4 8. Then I am writing here. I need 5 more minutes. So please have patience. Therefore, the equal sides are 3 into 4 centimeter, that is 12 centimeter, and the base is 2 into 4, that is 8 centimeter. So you got the triangle, with base 8 centimeter and equal sides 12 centimeter, 12 centimeter. For the next part, find the area of the triangle, that is, you have to use Heron's formula. You will be doing this part at home. Clear? You got the triangle whose sides are 12 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Apply Heron's formula on it. So you will get the area of the triangle. Clear?